Hello, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song Fall Afresh by Jeremy Riddle. This song was requested by Patron Rick. Thank you, Rick, for your song suggestion. Now, what I'm going to do first is play all the way through the song, and then at the end, I will break it down and explain it in more detail. So make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and play through the song. Awaken my soul, come away. To hunger, to see, to thirst. Awaken, first love, come away. Do as you did at first. Spirit of the living God, come fall afresh on me. Come wake me from my sleep. Blow through the caverns of my soul. Pour in me to overflow. Awaken my soul, come away. To worship with all your strength. Spirit of the living God, come fall afresh on me. Come wake me from my sleep. Blow through the caverns of my soul. Pour in me to overflow. Come and fill this place. Let your glory now invade. Spirit, come and fill this place. Let your glory now invade. Spirit of the living God, come fall afresh on me. Come wake me from my sleep. Blow through the caverns of my soul. Pour in me to overflow. To overflow. All right, if you would like to check out the chord chart for this song, you can click right up there to head over to my Patreon page. Now, for this song, we are playing in the key of G, but we are using some very unique chords in this family, and that's because we are finger picking, and for the most part, we're only on 3 strings. So we don't have to press down all the strings that we usually would for some of these chords. So, for instance, the G chord. Usually we play the G chord like this with our first, second, third, and fourth finger down. But in this case, we're only going to press down on the low E string with our second finger on the 3rd fret. Because that's the only string we need in this case. That's going to make our G note with our thumb. That's going to be the most important thing that we hear. And then from there, we have a C chord. And for this chord, we're just going to take that second finger and move it down 1 string to the A string, same fret, 3rd fret on the A string. And that's it for the C chord. From there, we go to an E minor, and that E minor is even easier. And that's just no strings pressed down at all. And then we have a D. And for the D, we're going to be pressing down on the what is this, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th fret of the A string and the 4th fret of the D string. Now you can either play it with your 2nd and 3rd finger like this, or you can play it with your 1st and 2nd finger. Either way is totally fine, whichever one is more comfortable for you. And that's going to be it in terms of the chords for this song. So this is very, very, very easy chords to play. Once you learn the positions and those transitions from one to the next, it's really easy to pick up and to get used to these, to memorize these chord shapes. The finger picking pattern, it sounds complicated, but again, it's going to be a nice, simple pattern, and it's repeatable for the entire song. So once you learn it, you've got it set to memory. The pattern is going to be in 4/4 time. So the song is in 4/4 time. So it's going to be 4 beats, the pattern. And our thumb is going to be the main driver here. Our thumb is going to be playing just a single note on every beat. So if you were to set a metronome, you're going to play your thumb on every click, okay? So for instance, I'm just going to hold that G chord, 3rd fret of the low E string, and my thumb is just going to play that low E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the foundation of this finger picking pattern, is just going to be your thumb playing the root note of the chord. So when it's the G chord, it's that low E string. Also the E minor, which is no fingers down. Also my thumb is on that low E string. When I play the C, my thumb drops to the A string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing when I play the D, my thumb is on the A string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what my other 2 fingers are doing, I'm using my 1st and 2nd finger for the space in between. Okay, so if you think about our beats here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this empty space in between the beats, which we can call the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on the ands, I'm going to be playing alternatively between my 1st and 2nd finger on the, let me remember here, on the D and G string. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so I'm playing my 1st finger on the space after beat 1 and 3, and my 2nd finger on the space after beat 2 and 4. So I'm alternating between those 2, and they're going to be on the space between the beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and they're always on, 1st finger's always on the D string, and the 2nd finger is always on the G string. They never move from those 2 strings for this whole song. Even when my thumb moves from the E to the A, it doesn't matter. My 1st, 2nd finger are going to stay where they are. Okay, so for the G, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The C, my thumb drops to the A string. My 1st and 2nd fingers stay where they are. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For that E minor, my thumb goes back to the low E string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for the D, thumb goes back down to the A string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's it. Once you learn those 4 beats, that is what you're playing for this entire song. And so really when you break this song down and you look at the pieces, it's very, very simple. The chords are very simple. The finger picking pattern is very simple, but it sounds beautiful and it sounds complicated. So it's a great song to learn and to play because it has that beautiful sound, even though it's so simple. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this song. If you do have any questions for it, feel free to post your questions in the comment section of this post on my Patreon page. Again, that's right up there. I do answer all of my patrons' questions, and I look forward to seeing you in the next song tutorial. Take care.